how do we identify professionals that can actually guide us into this particular market we are talking about. Now, in my view, I think we are not trying to reinvent the laws and principles of success. There's a law that says success leaves clues, which means people that have already gone out there in the marketplace and cracked the code of how it works, they leave materials and content, and their life should be a living testimony of what we are talking about actually. So because so many people could be teachers and trainers of whatever topics we are talking about, but the only way you know somebody knows, results should tell. So you can all be telling me that you can comment on topics regarding cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and we can clearly see that you only have a following. You know, everybody nowadays, we're in an information era where we have so many teachers online, and it looks like homeschooling. Now, I was lucky, but that in 2014, we didn't have all these social media influencers and all that. But my teacher was wise enough to tell me that, Tony, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make me a fortune. So which means what? That if you went to school and a teacher taught you how to become an entrepreneur, they taught you based on the books. But when it comes to practicals, the real life is totally different from what you learned in class. And if people were given a chance, and this is a question I would ask everybody out there today, if you had a chance to learn, leave alone crypto and blockchain and all this complicated jargon language, if you had a chance to learn whatever skill you're interested in, talk about fashion, art, beauty, real estate, hospitality, all these industries, if you got a chance to learn from the professionally trained teacher or the non-professional doer, who would you choose? Of course, it's not now the professional teacher, because they can teach you terminologies that you're not going to use in the marketplace. If you got a chance to access the doer, then they will teach you practical means to get started immediately. You learn on the go. So you learn as you earn, because you can apply practical means, and you can save yourself too much pain and agony of going through years of failure and learning what works and what doesn't. So out there in the marketplace, we only look at results. So when you talk about success, it's very diverse, and whether it is in areas of spirituality, in finance, personal growth, health, all this, mind, body, spirit, I'm only looking for people who have results in whatever area that I'm interested in, and how that is how I pick my mentors. So in the crypto space, I don't want to speak much, but what I do know, from 2014, first time I landed into this space and understood that I was I'm lucky, let me say I was lucky to be among the early adopters of this particular technology in East Africa and Africa. And it is there. There's a track record to prove that we've been there. That in 2017, when the bull run happened, myself, I was busy online trying to use the payment method to even pay dowry. Go on YouTube, type Bitcoin dowry up there. So I'm not saying much, but at the end of the day, just be careful who you're following, because many may claim to understand, but only results can tell if you really understand what you're talking about, because we don't have time to do trial and error. If this season goes, then it's gone. And the next time probably it comes, if all factors were to remain constant, which we don't have a guarantee of the future, 2027, 2028 is the earliest to get this opportunity again.